Alright, we'll pull up that. Pull up my streamages. Boom, and then pull it up. Alright, we'll there. That. I don't know why it's not muted. Boom, multi-stream. Why did the thing not? Oh, there it is. Cool. Play a couple games. Do a market watch. I don't think we got anything else planned. We're gonna play some more of this deck. But I think I do want to go one more of those. And maybe one more of those to where I have boom boom boom. If I did that, I think I can drop that down to 3. We'll keep that there. Maybe we'll try something like that. Or do we want to drop this to 2 since it's searchable and maybe that to 3? Let's try it like this. Change up a couple things on it and see how that feels. And then, yeah. We'll do a live stream card watch. See where everything's at. We'll play some games first. See where the market is. That'll be fun, I think. And then maybe we'll start doing that live. More often than not. I think everything. I don't just want to like make YouTube videos. I want to do it. I want to do them live and then just pull in from there if I'm wanting to make videos. You know, I think it's better. And we get to play a Vegapunk. This would be interesting. We'll go second. We'll keep. Because we got searches, and then we got card draw too, so I think we'll be fine. I haven't had to play against a Vegapunk in a long time. This would be interesting. What is that? Ooh, a 5/7. Interesting body. We'll play that out. And we just want our blocker. And we'll pass. We're going to 4. I guess we could take the first one and just play blocker. I was planning on playing that out, but I'm not going to counter out of a 7, so. Do we swing here? It's probably best that we don't. This would be it. This is like a... I don't know how great of a matchup this is going to be. We'll find out. We'll get a free block. So this is killable now, at least. So we'll go this into that. Do we want to filter any of this out? I kind of really like having Beckmans and stuff in this, so we can go bottom, but it would be for like that and probably that, right? And then I am going to go minus that, give that rush. And then go 6 into 4. And we kill it. Oh yeah, we can't play cards out. Okay, that's fine. We would have to play the search first. And we'll get rid of that. Let's see what he does. Okay. Alright, so we definitely play this. We go... -3, -2, pop. And then, let's see, that's 2. Okay. Okay, we can kill that one too. Can't stop that, unfortunately. Alright, draw. Could Kaido draw? We'll go -3, -2, pop. What am I making? If I, what is it, -2, right? 2K, that's a 5 right now. Yeah, we'll do that, give that rush. So that's a 3K. We'll swing 3 into 3. Eight into 5. And we'll end. Realistically, he's got one swing. We don't care about that. Okay, Edison. He doesn't get a draw effect off of that, right? No. Because he's on 3 life. We just do that. Resolve. Do I just do... I could kill him with Beckman here. Nah, actually, I think I'd rather just have the card draw at this point. Okay. Give him that, and then he will swing. This probably has. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7. We'll see what he does. Unless he has like a Bonnie. I guess. Oh no, he can't play Bonnie, so we're good anyways. Like. Okay, he can get rid of our blocker. But he can't swing his without losing him. Oh, he will though. This guy. This guy. We can full clear board now. Unless, oh, maybe not. Maybe not. We can't full clear. Okay. But we can go Beckman. Drop that. Give that rush. We'll go 7 into 5. See if he wants to counter. Could use our Pell here. It'd be nice. Or another Kaido. Bonnie literally just beats us if that's what he's got. Oh, I don't. Okay. Maybe he ain't running it. Okay. I don't know, Luciv. He's, is there a way around this? We could just swing life, because he would have to block if I swing your life. And then we can always pivot to tin drop if we need to, or blockers if we need to. Because the 7's guaranteed. And we don't swing board yet. So I think we go 7. He blocked it right away. Be 8, he'd get something. 8, he'd get something. Yeah, so we literally can't win this turn. He's got another blocker. We can't tin Kaido because then we just die. So I think the best bet is gonna be to swing 7 because we can always come back to a double block. Eight. Gave us blocker. Okay, that's good. So now we don't have to swing face anymore. We can literally just kill the Nami, play double blocker, and pass. I don't think he has any kind of events that he can run that kill me, so. We have unblockable as well, but we don't have an Alabasta character. Nail biter, I know, right? It's a close one. I guess if he has, he'd have to have Nami. Because I didn't even think about it, but if he has Nami, then he could actually kill me right here. Because then he could swing for game. He would actually win. I wasn't even thinking about it. Okay. So if we kill that, he does get a 4. Comes out as arrested though. So we can clear all board except for what, 1, and we can play another blocker. Full board except for 1, play another blocker isn't terrible. Or we can play Kaido, draw. We have blocker. We can clear full board still and keep one blocker up in Kaido. But if he has Nami, we'd be in the same position to where we just lose. And he obviously has a save me because he left one Don up. I think if we play anything, it would be the Nami. So I'm just going to swing 7 at life and see what he does. There's just save me. That's fine. He can't even use it because he has to have 2 life or less. Rip. So now, unless he hits blockers, it is game over. There's a 2K. We can make him give us full hand if he has. He doesn't even have it. And then, yeah, we just win. It's game. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. GG. Got to exactly 11. They were straight 2Ks. Pretty, or, well, 2, 2, 1, 1. Not at all. Not at all. I didn't have to go for board. Yeah, like, there's nothing lucky about it. Like, if you would have gotten out of that attack, I could always pivot. It's not my fault that you're fucking stupid and you played save me on 3 life. He did almost have enough, but we're not going to say lucky. There's nothing lucky about that. I could literally have bought another turn. I had blocker in my hand. So if I needed to pivot board, I could have easily pivoted board and waited another turn. So that's why I'm saying, like, let's not say stupid things. Yeah, dude, I hate the, like there are times when something's lucky, and, like, I would admit if there was something lucky about that match, right? Like, if there was something that I lucked out of or lucked into, like top decking something and played it and that was my out and or something like that, then sure. If I hit a trigger, then sure, yeah, there's lucky times. You hit 0 cost trigger, you're lucky as fuck, bro. Like, you won because of that or whatever. Like, cool, that's fine. I could take that, and like, a lot of times it's better to be lucky than it is to be good. So that's fine, but, like, don't say something's lucky when it's not. Like, there was nothing lucky about that. You misplayed, but even if you played correctly, I could have cleared your board easily. You'd had nothing threatening, and I could have literally established a second blocker, so even Nami wouldn't have been able to kill me. You couldn't have Nami'd it or caught me in a block to Nami. You could have the turn before, and I said that. I called what his out was. He didn't have it in hand. That's what it is, but you wouldn't have been able to get me with the second with that a second time. I literally, I knew his only out, and that's not lucky. That's game knowledge. I know you're only out. I know what I have to play towards. That's that. But yeah, it is. It's like a classic line. It's, people are goofy. Now, the time before that, like, I misplayed. I 100% misplayed. I should not have, yeah, 100% elusive. I should not have, like, the turn before that, I shouldn't have blocked. Well, the block was fine, but I shouldn't have blocked and then tossed my 2K. If I was going to block, then I should have just blocked with technically the lesser one and let it go immediately. That way he couldn't Nami and blow up my other blocker and then go for game. Because, like, that was his only out. And for whatever reason, I just wasn't thinking about it. But he didn't have it, so who cares? It is what it is. Never punished, you know? But, like, and that was a misplay on my part. And I acknowledged it as soon as I did it. I told you guys what his out was. He didn't have it, obviously. He only had, what, 2 cards in hand at the time? And then he did his play. It was not very, nothing crazy. And I was like, we can swing at life. We can see what happens. And we knew he had to save me. We called it. We said he has to save me. Let's hit him for 7 and see what happens. He used the save me right there. That's his own fault. We literally swung for 7 because we know you can't get out of a 7 because you have 3 life. You misplayed it yourself. So it's like, fuck, dude. Like, we knew what you had. We knew it'd be both cards to get out of anything. And you're Vegapunk. You should know, like, you can't use a save me on 3 life. Don't play fucking Vegapunk then. I love Vegapunk. Like, that's one of my favorite decks. That's my shit. Vegapunk's awesome. No. Man. Yeah, it was huge, elusive. It was just like, but like what I'm trying to say is, like, even if he doesn't misplay the save me, he still loses. Because, like, even if he gets out of one of those attacks, it doesn't matter to me. Like, you get out of the attack, that's fine, and then we just pivot board. So it is what it is. Because all we had to do is kill both the things on board right there, and we would have. He'd have had the 1 standing still, or maybe 2 standing. I think he had a Lilith or some shit or whatever. It might have been sideways. Actually, it was sideways. But, yeah, so it was, like, irrelevant. And then I just play a second blocker, and I have 2 blockers down, and he loses anyways. Damn, this feels really bad. I would rather just take 2 cards from hand than actually land a hit, so I'm just going to swing 7. Oh, yeah. I figured he wouldn't give me the 2 cards, but... Oh. Okay. I'm like, how the fuck's he still swinging for these bigger numbers? I'm going to take that shot. That's Roger. Fuck. I don't need that. We're going to kill that. We have to. It sucks that we have to do a Nami play here, but it is what it is. We're going to lower that one so he can't block. And I'll just swing 6 into that. And that's 2 cards or it's dead. And then we'll play our VV to grab whatever we want. Okay, he took 2 cards, that's fine. We'll do that and grab... Have one of those. I may just grab the 2K, honestly, because we'll end up playing 2 blockers, but I'm not going to play them. I don't think I'm playing them next turn, so... We may need the 2K. I mean, one of it. We might be playing this next turn to fucking get rid of that. Okay. Could get rid of that. Swinging 8. Shit. Okay. I think we may have to get rid of that, right? It's gonna feel shitty though. We're not taking the second one. We'll go 2K, 1K. We can get rid of it. Could double attack, but I think I just get rid of this. Let's take a 2K from him. That's rough. Kid killer, okay. Kid and killer. Oh my god. I seen 6 at 6 and fucking just did that because I thought I was just out of it. I didn't realize he gained power. I didn't realize he did his down minus effect. Otherwise I would have trashed a card, obviously. All good. Let's see. We have to play a blocker or we die. That don't feel great, but we can kill board. Probably. Let's see. He can probably, I mean, I don't know if he has an event to get around it, but we can go to 9, 10. So we'll see. I know he has like a restand thing that he can do, so we'll see what happens. So he's 9K. Alright. Do we give that or that? I think we have to give Pale, right? We can take 2 from him. 7. Can't beat him next turn, so we'll give Pale. I think we need card draw here. So we're gonna go boom. Oh. Wow, I've misplayed so many times. Boom. Yeah. A lot of misplays. Okay. Does it have rush? No. So he has had to go for it now. We'll go bam. Oh, we can't even win. Ooh, that's rough. I guess I should have just killed that. For whatever reason, I was thinking I could go for it. Misplays Central this game. It's okay. It happens. GG. I'll play him again if he wants. I just gonna use carrot. Okay. I really kind of like first better with this deck. I think I'm gonna take first. We'll keep. I know a lot. Everybody was saying like second is better, but I actually don't think so. Not when you're running like this VV, this, and then you have the 7 cost as well that plays off the 8 cost. Like, it just feels so good together. He just misplayed. We'll use that to draw and then swing 5. We don't have to take. We don't really give a fuck about that. That's fine. So we'll go this into that. Place those bottom. Swing 5. So we have another combo we can do. This is carrot, swing 6. Or swing, make 6, and then play carrot. Or, unless he has Peckham's. And then he can go Peckham's into carrot. Ooh, he didn't. There's his 5 cost carrot, though. So he'll sideways freeze, and then he'll swing. Oh, I did have it. I don't need the Roger. It's fine. You don't really play too many blockers anyways. 7. So we can go that into that. Ooh, we like that. We don't need all the Rayleighs though. We're only going to be playing like one Rayleigh, right? So we'll go bottom this and bottom that. And then 7 lead. Why not risk that? Is he planning on swinging into it? Now I get a free block. Alright. We should be able to clear most board, I think, this next turn. Because, like, if this goes sideways, it's dead. Okay. I'll just take that shot. That's not really much of a threat because of... Give a Rayleigh. And a 2K. Alright. So all this stuff's gonna die. He got to restand the carrot, unfortunately. Because we can go -3. I guess -2. Yeah, -3, -2. And then we'll just kill that on our own. Alright. So deploy, go -3. -2, pop. -2 to this fucking thing, give that rush. So that's a 2K now. And then we can go 4 into 0. Cool. And then end. And now he has nothing to restand off of 8 cost, so he can only play 10s now. Or that. That works too. But he can't freeze anything. Unless he has another carrot. I'm gonna let that one go. He can't freeze anything. Okay. So we can pretty much full clear board now? Do I do it with a 10k? Or I can replay blockers. I can do all kinds of shit. Can replay blockers and still full clear board too. Like, there's a lot of decent plays that I can make right now. Because no matter what, the board's dead. I like this the best. That way I don't have to pitch cards. And all my dons rested. So you can't do anything. And then we can go... Get a lot of removal. Yeah. Yes, I do. Alright, so we do pick Peckhams over this, so he can't do a restand. Then we'll go 7. Nine. And then he can't rest them both, so we just pass. Yeah, see, like, his rabbit does nothing. Because we killed all the characters that it can restand. We just make sure we kill Peckhams, and then he can't go for game anyways, and we have 2 blockers still, but he could arrest 1. So, yep. Easy, easy, easy peasy. Just gotta think about what we're doing and we're fine. Really strong deck. Really strong deck. I actually like the VV deck a lot. Let's do our fun card market watch. Let's see what's going on. All right. We're gonna check the old One Piece market, and you know, we'll start with carrying on his will. We'll just hit shop the set. Let's go high to low, see what's going on. And yeah, this crazy ass Luffy card. It has one listed for 20 grand, and literally we have sales at 9. Like, this set is crazy. So we got the Poke Bros, and everyone's complaining about that. And then we have like more investors, and we have a bigger player base now. I don't think it's all Poke Bros, to be fair. Like, it's not that. We have a lot of promos from like OP01 and O2 and O3 and all like the older sets that, you know, promos came out during those times, and those cards are always going to go up, and they've gone up in like every card game set. You see the same thing in like with Pokemon, etc. So a lot of those cards are supposed to be more expensive, and they just haven't been. But with that said, like, we also just got this special anniversary set, and it's invited a ton of investors and whatnot into the game as well. So it's just, we've seen a crazy surge because of it. But in the end of things, some of the investors will actually turn into players, which is nice. So we're going to have a bigger player base in general, which is nice. So you got to take the good with the bad. So the good is everybody that's been playing since OP01 or even OP05 or OP07, all the cards that you have, every card that you have is just gone up in value. The bad is some of the new sets, especially sets like this one in particular, OP13, are going to be crazy expensive. But the good with that is a lot of the SRs are still really cheap. I have met people strictly investing. There are people strictly investing. There's people that strictly invest that are also One Piece fans, though. That have been collecting since OP01. That are strictly investing, but just love One Piece. So, I mean, that's not like a bad thing. I don't view that as a bad thing. Scalping I can view as bad, but like people that just invest in the set and they like the set, they love One Piece. It's not really bad. It's just a collector. I understand when you use the term investing, though, it's different. But at the same time, like, our card game is worth money, so like there is good with it, and it makes playing in regionals and treasure cups all the more worth it because your card value is exponentially more. Whereas if no one gave a fuck about One Piece, and you go play in a regional and you win this cool card and it's worth $20, who the fuck's gonna fly out to play for that anymore? No, go play. So like there's good and bad, but yeah, but like, so like the alts are up, the wanted posters, $90 isn't too bad for them, but like a lot of these cards are just so cool, like, they're gonna go up in value, and some of the older stuff's always going to go up in value. But let's look at like the playables, because like, so we'll go to for this set, we'll check the secret rares really quick. So you got, like, this card I think is one of the better ones from this set. That $15 is kind of cheap for it. So if you plan on playing green decks, this is a great fucking card for like every green deck technically it can fit into. It's really good. $15. When you go look at like Kuma, is One Piece the highest capital game right now? I have no idea, to be honest. I don't know that answer. I would say probably, like, if you're just looking at like this set currently and compared to whatever set is out in Pokemon or whatever set is out in X game, I would say One Piece is 100% going to be right there in number one, especially after OP13. But if you guys need secret rares from this set, man, like, now would be the time to buy that. Like, look, when do we get secret rares for $9 except for like the old Roger and here and there? Like, you get miscellaneous stuff, but great price, great grab right here. And this is what, Revolutionary Army. So, and then this ace is $4. It's not good right now, but maybe there's a leader that it comes out for. So like, now is the time to grab your playsets of these kind of cards. Like, if now I completely understand if the game is in an unplayable state because of investors and stuff, but it's not. It's actually in a very playable state because these are cheap. These are secrets. There's nothing stopping you from being able to build a great set. You just can't. You can't technically afford the wanted posters if you're buying them outright or whatnot. Some people can't. But so what? It makes ripping packs that much more enjoyable too. You have a shot at this actually. Whereas if you go play some fucking game like Magic or something and you're opening play boosters, you don't have no chance at anything like this. You're just pulling play cards. So like it's actually really nice. Like I like it a lot. I think the game's in a great state right now. And then if we go to SRs, we have tons of cheap SRs. Those are the alts, but we get the 5 Elders. 5 Elders is $3. You need the card to play that set. That's not too bad. That's very playable. I don't even know where I just went, but yeah, very playable card. Let's X off of these. The Newgate's $1.50. The Bonnie, $1.30. Like our SRs are in a great place. This Rayleigh, who works in like every single purple deck, is 70 cents. The Broken Shanks out of green, 60 cents. Stussy, 50 cents. Like if you guys need these cards and you need playsets, like literally now is the time to pick them up. So we'll backtrack some and check. No, go play. Let's go to PRB2's forever going to be crazy, right? Let's see where we're at on this. Oh, we're on super rares. I was like, where are all the expensive ones? So we got our mangas. The mangas are all shooting up like crazy. That 2,500 is the cheapest one. Last sales 21, 21, 24. Like, yeah. Gum. This is one of the coolest arts in the game, I think. Like this art's so great. I actually have this card. $700 card now. Yeah, 660, 660, 612, 629. Cheapest one now is 700. Like these cards ain't going to go down anytime soon. Like I only see them going up, especially in specialty sets like this. So if you were lucky enough to pull some of these alts, I wouldn't be in a hurry to sell them. Like not some, it's like cards like this or PRB Sanji, like great cards. My Era, great card. We got all the gold Dons. All the gold Dons from this set. We'll see what the SRs and stuff are looking like from this set for price as well. But I think we're going to see something very affordable for this too. So like this is one of the secrets though. Like this isn't going to go down. I got all of mine just recently for $15, and I bought the original ones because I needed a playset of bonds and I didn't have them. But I don't see this going down under 30 because it's going to be, you got Foxy coming out, like, and if he's going to be one of the better purple decks. Bonds needed in Foxy. Bonds not really ran or needed in Dofi, but if people are still running blue purple Luffy, Foxy or Bonds needed there, and you need 4 of these cards in these purple decks. So Bonds just a great card. And then you have decks like more fringe decks like Kaido, they're running Bond too. So if you need them, I don't see this going under $30 for a while now. We just got a reprint, and this isn't a big print, so it just isn't. It didn't do too much. You needed to buy them right away still. And we got, let's see what else we got in here. The Marco's still a $14 SR, even for the reprint. Some of these like they could go down if the deck dies down a little bit. Like I don't think Ace will be as relevant because I think like Foxy just kind of massacres him now. But if you're one to run him, I would probably not buy this at that price though. I think this will go down. You got another good secret to grab now why it's on the cheaper end. $9. This Luffy's going to be relevant for a while. He's what, block 3? Got a long relevancy on that card. long shelf life, I should say. The Zoro, if you're running red, green, Luffy, or like I think Lim can run this too now. Well, Lim could always run it, but Lim can run it a little bit better now. And red, green, Luffy still runs it. I think you're just trying to basically survive and put Zoro down with him for the most part. $7, pretty good price. So those are our secrets. And then we have a really cheap Sanji. Like, this was like a $30 card at one time. So, like, with the reprint version, no, but the other version. So, like, when we see these prices, if you don't have playsets of these cards, man, now is the time to grab those before it gets to an unpayable state. And maybe it's a card that you don't need right now, but maybe you will in the future. Like, you don't know what decks are going to come out. Cavendishes, if you need those, step on that. This is another $30 card. Rayleigh's a forever card, because this was a manga. This is a forever card. So if you need these, $2 is literally the best that you're going to get on that. Grab them. $3, $2. Let's see what it actually is. Yeah. So $3.70. So you're paying about $4, but this is a lot better than what it was. I think we were paying what, 25 to 30 at one time for this card. If you wanted to run Rayleigh in Zoro or any of these red decks, you were paying a premium for this card. The Pudding's a cheap card right now, cheap SR, $4. That's crazy. That's just a regular rare. That's $4. But hey, it's just a fucking great card, and great card, right? Usohachi. Yeah, Usohachi did drop off a lot. This is because this used to literally be like the best 2K in purple, and now you can get away with without running it. I don't even run it in my Foxy. Another really good card to grab. Ace. Cheap secret. This is an expensive card. Like, this is like, what, a $30 to $40 card at one time? Well, for the regular version, I'm sure it's down as well. So you can compare the two and then make your decision there. The Law, super cheap. If green, yellow Law becomes relevant, maybe they print a new Supernova leader with yellow in it, or maybe Eustace Kid becomes more relevant with yellow. This card can easily bounce back into meta. And then we have SRs. Laboon's so cheap now. Carrots. If you need carrot, if you're planning on running carrot, if you don't have your carrots, they're snag them. 26 cents to $1. Brook. If you're a Sakazuki, this used to be a $30 card. 50 cent. So like I'm saying, like I understand when people are saying like Pokebros this or that, but like, look how playable our game is right now. Look at the state of this game. How playable it is. This used to be like a $15 card. 48 cents. And this is ran in multiple purple decks. Red. One of the best cards in red. The Shanks. 20 cents to 60. It's so cheap to make decks right now. You're not alting them out, but like, so what? You can open packs. Hit on the alts. Don't hit on the alts. You're going to hit something if you're opening boosters, right? We're guaranteed hits in our boosters, unlike Pokemon. Pokemon's not guaranteed anything in any booster. I've opened up EBTs of Pokemon and literally pulled nothing. Like, not even a V. Bonnie, another great card to grab. This is needed in Carrot. You're looking at 40 cents. Beckman, one of the better red cards. The Sabos are cheap. Like, it's such a playable state. Black Marias, which is needed in Kaido if you plan on running that. Our Gums are cheap again. These used to be a couple dollars or a few dollars. You can get it for 20 cents. It's just, I think people are stuck looking at the alt versions and going, Pokebros. It's okay. It's okay. It puts the game is in a really good state. If you're winning regionals, it's actually worth competing. It's worth flying out. It's going to bring more people to the game. It's going to attract more people into One Piece. It's going to make more people play One Piece. It's going to put a bigger spotlight on One Piece, and it's going to ensure the longevity of the game. So all the packs you've bought, everything you've bought since OP01, or if you got into it later, that's fine too. Everything you've bought is going to retain value and increase in value. So it's putting the game in a good spot. So I wouldn't personally complain about, oh my gosh, there's so many new investors in my game. What am I going to do? It's a good thing. Yeah, like even our zero cost, man. Do you guys remember when these are like $4 cards? $5 cards for zero cost? Like, they're all cheap. Like, these are reprints, but these pull down the prices of all the other ones. Everything's cheap. Let's go, go to, what are we on? We've done 14, 13, carry on. Emperor's Fist. I want to see the pre-orders for the new stuff. Is it? It's not. Is it Heroines? Is that what it is called? Oh, that's EB03. That's not us. No, that's a expensive ass pre-order, by the way. They have OP14 on here yet? I would assume it's on the top side, not the bottom. Why is EB03 right here and OP14 isn't? We're getting OP14. We're not getting EB03 right away. Boom, 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 boom. Now, I will say, like, some of the promos and stuff are getting bought up. So, like, if you missed out on those, or there's still promos that are cheap that you're wanting, now's the time to buy those. Those are never going to get cheaper. I wouldn't buy the $100 ones. Once they're $100, just let it go. But the ones that you're still wanting that you don't have, that are still semi-cheap, just buy them. Because promos are crazy. All you have to do is look at, like, Pokemon to see what promos do. Promos are fucking insane forever. I actually don't see the new set. I don't know if I'm being blind or what. I see Heroines, but that's not our new set. We got let's go. We'll just go down the list. I think that's easy. We can look at PRB1 since we're here. See where our mangas are. Well, I have these, so I'm actually genuinely interested. See what they've been selling for. 39, 35, 35, 35. Yeah. So 7,000 is the cheapest one you can buy, or you can pay 4,000 for a lightly played one. That's insane. But that's not going down. $3,000 card. Holy moly. You got a forever expensive chopper. 1,750, 4,500 is the cheapest now. I understand we look at sold, but we also have to look at what's actually listed and available as well. So 1,500 is what is the last one that sold. 2,500 is the cheapest you can buy. So that would put the card in between somewhere. Because, like, these haven't sold for a month. This one sold recently, 16, 1,000. So that's probably right. This is correct on that one. That is a $1,500 card. Now, if this is a $1,500 card, this is closer to a 25. If someone done lost their mind, this is not a $10,000 card. This is probably close to accurate. Maybe it's 15. 25. 20. I mean, it's hard to tell on this card again, because, like, you can look at recent sales, but 1014, 1016 are the last sales. I would put this probably closer to 15. It's at 25 right now. If it sells, though, then that's what it's worth now. It is what it is, especially with cards like this where there's no other listings for it. You can't buy it unless you want to take, like, a shot on eBay. Maybe you get it for $500 less or something. But so this hasn't sold for over a month. 900 is the cheapest. I'd say it's probably about a $900 card. I don't know why we're looking at all the mangas, but I was just curious to see where they're at. All right, Sniper King, the best manga, Soj King. You hear that, Poke Bros? Buy this one up. 500, 515. All right. Let's check the Sanji alt leader. I'm just curious of where this is going. This is going to go up as well. 119. This has actually hovered around this price for a while, like, because I think at one time it was up. Yeah, I thought so. And then it went down and now it's back up again. So like that's not really a surprise, right? We all knew this was going to go back up. You could only get like one per case. And then the Dons dipped because the Japanese Dons are playable now, but I think that's a good thing. See where the SRs from this set are. $51 for a sleeved pack is insane, but it's a specialty set where you can pull a god pack from. It's what it's going to be. Once the set's out for X amount of time, it's going to be insane. I'm trying to avoid most of these full arts and stuff, but even these cards are worth money. Like if you plan on running a queen and you want to run like a full art version, you can. It's actually affordable. If you're running like Kaido or something that uses queen. Katakuri, this used to be like an $80 card at one time, so he's playable. $6 if you're running purple. It's actually decent in pudding because you can use pudding the baby to bring out the big Katakuri and then go about it that way. So actually pretty decent. What else we got? The Arlong, the 10 drop Kaido. If they do if they do like some new Navy stuff, this card could be relevant again. It's former Navy, so hard to tell. And I think we are supposed to be getting some Navy stuff in 15, or they're going back to Marineford or whatever. So we might get like Revolutionary Army, or we can get all kinds of different. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we end up getting. I think we're doing something with an Elegant too, is what I've heard. I don't know if that's rumor or not. This card used to be expensive, 50 cents if you need it. Fantastic card. Yeah. Most of these are affordable. Queens, 25 cents. Used to be expensive. I remember Ice Age was expensive. Alright, let's go backspace on that. And let's check on... I don't really want to check Emperors, but we can. Look at the waifu tax on the Nami. $730. These people, and it's selling fucking insane for an SP. That's actually nuts. But like I guess I get it. I don't, but I do at the same time. It's insane. Buggy manga. Buggy manga's kind of a never mind. I will just silence that. I was like, is it literally you can buy one for this? Nope. Those are Japanese. Don't get got. Alright, so we know the mangas are all super expensive. I was wondering why there was a Nami there. Wanted posters are way up. So, like, 800. Yeah, these ain't... Oh, wait, what? Is there a cheaper one than 8? These just get bought out. 650 is the cheapest for a PSA 9. I think someone's been buying these because there's quite a bit of them that... Yeah. So we just had one sell for 8, 5, 7. Yeah, these are getting bought up right now. Like, because there was a lot for like right around the 600 range. So this is the wanted posters are going to continuously shoot up though, especially anything with Luffy on it. The Shanks one's going to shoot up if it hasn't already. It is. It's getting bought up too. Yep, 1-3. Yep. So if you have wanted posters, I would not sell these yet. If that's something that you're considering doing, I would not sell them. And if you don't have wanted posters and you really want wanted posters, you better buy them before they're gone. Before these are $1,000 cards. Because they're getting bought up. 1313. These will go. These will end up all going. And this was an expensive set too, because it had multiple mangas in it. So even like you see the Luffy leader just got bought out. This was recent. Yep, this was literally recent. They just got bought. He just got bought up a couple days ago. And then like these SPs are kind of low for SPs, right? This Zoro will be going. It's a treasure. Treasure rare. This'll go. This will be $100 card in a month or so. It's just constantly being bought. This is, let's see, total sold. Current quantity 108 of them available. Total sold in 3 months is 46. Like this is just going to keep getting bought, even if it's not like super played. Because like Purple Luffy isn't as relevant as what he was. Got Nico. The alt of that's kind of expensive, but the card, the SR itself is really cheap to play. The Shanks leader's really cheap. If you don't have your Shanks leader, you might as well. Never mind. It's $40. You gotta watch that Japanese shit. You got Lim still cheap. Lim is actually very playable. This is one of the. I have 2 OP4 SP boas. Nice, dude. I bet you those are expensive. Yo, this is like one of the most playable decks, and it's so cheap to make. $17 for an actual playable deck is insane. Like, it's actually playable. Like, super playable. You can win with this deck. Cheap. It's like, so you can, like, if you look at some of these alts, like, you can buy some of these alts. Look them up. They're stupid expensive. I'll go to them in a minute. Modern. I'll check them. Look, one of the better, like, really good SEC. I won't say it's one of the better ones because it's kind of not as relevant anymore. But still, really good card. We don't know what's going to happen in purple in the future. Like, $10. Like I'm saying, like, you got to look at some of these SECs, and you got to look at the history of the secrets. Like, we've had $80 Katas, we've got currently like what, $40 or $45 Kumas. We'll look, but yeah. Some of these are crazy. You said which one? OP04 is what? Kingdoms of Intrigue, I think, right? Is that what it is? Also have the first and second anniversary collection sealed. Can't believe there were prices on this game are astounding. Yeah, it's crazy. But it draws more interest is what I was saying. Like, so it is what it is. Kingdoms is OP04, right? This one right here? Yeah, OP04. Wow. Yeah, those are good. That's pretty nice. What she's selling at? 690, 680, 690, 650. So yeah, like, you're right around this. Almost $700. That's a good card. Oh, and this one too. I don't know. Well, that's 07. Okay. I just didn't click off the set. Debating on getting one graded. That's never a bad idea, especially if you plan on holding them and stuff for a longer period of time. What are we? We did Emperors, we did Premiums, we did Carry. Let's do Legacy. I have 2 of the other SP as well. Yeah, see, you got it going on. Got it rolling. Alright, so these are some of the coolest cards, and like, there is no way that these don't go up. These cards right here, as far as SPs, I think these are the best looking SPs in the game, first of all. But $70, I think this is probably going to be at least be $100 card, and it'll probably go up from there over time. Like, OP12 isn't the greatest of sets, I don't think, but these cards are phenomenal. Like, how they look is just so good. Like, those SPs are so good. So if you don't have, I would say cop. Especially the Zoro, man. Like, okay, this one's getting the love. This one's got the love already. It's because it's Zoro, but $250, and that's what it's selling for actively. So yeah, so you can see where like these other ones are going, right? These other ones are going to follow suit, because Kuzan, people love Kuzan as well. As soon as it's more playable, he's up. If Zoro's relevant, this can go up. Yasop, that's as soon as Shanks becomes a little bit relevant again, Yasop is relevant. Lim is relevant currently. It's Lim. But yeah. So like we were saying about the secrets though. So when you see $10 or below secrets and you think, hey, I may need that in the future, you fucking buy it. And this is why. Right? Kuma's a $35 card for a secret. So I know Bandai does a pretty good job at trying to keep these down, and every time they see them go up, that's when you see the reprints for the cards. This one ain't going down anytime soon. It's the most relevant card in yellow. It's relevant in Boa. It's one of the most relevant cards in any yellow deck you play, and in blue-yellow Boa, which is the dominant deck of the format. So that's why you buy the SPs for the decks if you don't have playsets of them. And you don't even have to buy like the rest of the stuff. It's just like a future proof. It's like, hey, these SECs came out. They're $4. Let's buy a playset. Put them to the side. You can do it for investing. And hey, maybe I never play this, but maybe they become $50 cards, and I can sell them and then buy the shit I need. 2, collector in general. It's just nice to have the different SECs and a full playset of each. 3, maybe you end up wanting to play a deck that those cards are relevant in the future, and you may not know you want to play it right now because you're like, hey, I'm a big blue player. I'm a blue player. When will I ever need Kuma? I'm a blue player. Are you a blue player that maybe your leader's now blue-yellow? Because now Kuma's relevant. So it's just, I would buy these anytime they're $10 or below. I'm not telling you to go out and buy Kumas right now. I'm telling you to buy the secrets that you don't have that you may need a playset of in the future. Especially any leader that has a manga and their secrets are low, because that leader is always, that character in general is always relevant and will forever, it doesn't rotate out. So you buy those secrets. These leaders are pretty cheap for leaders in general, and this one is actually going to be pretty relevant in the meta. I think it's pretty cool as well. I think it's a cool card. I think this is too low for this card. I think this will go up. Rayleigh, not really relevant. I think Jinbei's just the best rush deck at the moment. But it's still a cool card. But this one I do believe will go up because he's going to be extremely involved in the meta in EB03 because of that the 5 cost. I can't even think of who it is now. But anyways, the new cards he's getting make this really strong. Kuzan really cheap. Kuzan really good. This will go up. It's not expensive for that leader. It's probably going to, I don't think it's going to go up like outstanding, like a crazy amount, because I still don't think this will get all the love it deserves. But this deck is actually really good. I could see it being a $30 card and maybe going up from there. I've heard a lot of people say this deck is good. I haven't played it yet to test it. I plan to. I don't know that I don't know. We'll see. I'll hold my opinion until I play it. Bonnie, under $10 for a secret. Good card. If you don't have a playset, grab him. Mihawk. I think Red Green Smoker is getting a little bit of support too, so that Mihawk could go up. But these are all playable SRs. They're all I don't mean playable. They're all affordable SRs. So like I'm saying, the state of the game it's in a really good place. Is really all I'm gonna continue to preach as we go through these. We can hit a fist. I actually dislike this SP style, but like anything with Luffy on it is gonna go crazy. From a collector standpoint, it's just always gonna go up. It's like Charizard or Pikachu of, well, I guess like Pikachu for Pokemon. Nami is going to be really relevant. This leader will probably end up being $100 leader. If you're planning on playing Nami and you really want this card, it's not going to go down. It's going to go up because EB03 she gets support, and that's down the line for us a little bit. Well, not like far down the line, but it's up and coming. She spiked here. She dipped here. She's not going to dip any more than that. That is literally her spike, and she'll flatten out and then maybe go up more. It's Luffy, so I can't tell you that this card's going to go down, but I would not pay $100 for this card. I don't think blue-purple's good enough to warrant it. Any of these cards that like you're like, hey, I may want to run this, or I just want to buy it and collect it, I think it's cool. I think all these cards are cool, by the way. The white like manga background event cards they all look so good. $45 I think is a steal on the card like that. So like these, if you want honesty, like Kobe is going to be really good, I think, coming up. So these are going to go way up, and they're super cool looking. The manga like events are so nasty. So like you see Gear 2 right here for a relevant deck. Like this is currently still a relevant deck. I think this will come pretty close to that. Maybe not all the way because this is Luffy at the end of the day, but $100 easily. Shirahoshi, there's some people trying to play her. I don't think this is a good leader still. It is spiking. I think it'll dip. I don't think you guys should waste your money on that. This one, Kobe is cheap right now. This is easily a $40 card. Because he's actually going to be relevant. Like, he is not... He's pretty good. He is actually pretty good. He's getting some support, and he's going to be pretty damn good. $7 if you guys are collecting like alt leaders and stuff. $12, stuff like that. Like, you might as well buy this. These aren't with all the investors and everybody coming over. These ain't getting cheaper. These are going to get more expensive. So like, oh, we missed the Kobe. $3 right now. Buy your playset. And then you got relatively affordable everywhere else right here. Is there... What else is relevant? We looked at Legacy. I'm not going to go back to Kingdoms. Awakening doesn't seem too relevant. We can go... I remember this set. This set was so cool when it came out. Like, this card right here is probably one of my favorite cards in there. That is outrageous. One of them sold for 10 grand. What? Well, dude, even this card's expensive. Holy shit. Some of this is crazy. I will say some of the investor shit is fucking wild. Like, I understand, like, this card deserves it. Out of all the cards, like, this card deserves it the most, I think. Like, this is such a good card. Like, so clean. Art looks good. Stamped. $94. This card was literally, like, super, like, not expensive at all just recently. It just shot up. So as you can see, there's buyouts happening, and a lot of them are literally related to Luffy in general. Sokka's still pretty cheap. I remember this used to be like a $200-something card. Bello's pretty cheap. That Rosie's cheap. So, like, one of the things you also want to look at from an investor standpoint or collector standpoint is you look at the alts in the deck, right? If you look at the alts and then you look at the pack price. So if we look at the pack price of OP05, we see that we have to pay $73 if we want one. If we look at the booster, we see that we have to pay $800 and let's say $850 because it's a quick number, whatever, right? So that's what you have to pay. And out of most of these boxes, well, out of all of them, you're going to at least pull your rates. But that means that the value of this card, 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 this card are still too cheap for the cost of the box. These are literally under market. If you're pricing it by this, these are still all under market. Even this one would still be under market. The alts in general haven't caught up with the price per box. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of a market watch, Marty. So the price of all these alts have not caught up to the box at all. How's it going, man? How you doing, Marty? And Kaido's literally a relevant secret, like I just showed you guys. Like, we literally just played VV. Relevant as hell in the deck. You can get it for $2. So, game's in a super playable state. Boxes are a little crazy, especially OP13, but that's kind of an outlier. It's because it's a specialty set. It's the anniversary set. It's got all those special mangas in it. People see $10,000 mangas, and yes, of course, everybody's going to run to the store and buy the boxes. But if you go look at the older sets, all the playable cards are still very playable, and most of these alts are actually underpriced in accordance to the box cost now. If the box cost is $825 to $850 and you can buy most of these alts for under like $50, it's because those alts are too cheap. These are all too cheap. Any of the alts. So if you're like a collector or anything like that and you don't have the alts, you may as well buy these. Why these are not going down more. None of these cards are going down more. And if you're playing, then grab the secrets while you can, because those are too cheap too. Unless they're getting like a specific reprint and you know it's coming, they're too cheap. But knowing Bandai, I wouldn't put any faith in knowing a reprint of anything's coming. Let's go. No. Let's go Royal Blood and 2 Legends. Let's check to see, because like I know like these are some of the sets that don't get as much love right now. So these ones will be going up slowly, and they are. Even this manga doesn't get a lot of love. It will always be in the game, so it's always relevant. So $700 is too cheap for it, because it's actually still a pretty good card. It's always going to be relevant in any yellow supernova, and this is too cheap. It's going to be $1,000 card at least. So I would keep that in mind as we're looking through this, because like this is one of the most affordable booster boxes at the moment right now, $159, right? And Uso Hachi, this was a $200 card. And if we compare this to, this was a $200-something card at one time. It's not now. It obviously came down. It went back up some. It's because it's still an SP at the end of the day. And this is the most sought after SP in this set. And if we compare this set, well, I guess outside of Newgate, but I think the Uso Hachi one's way cooler and more relevant because purple's pretty relevant and this is still just a great 2K. Divine Departure. One of the coolest cards. Just so pretty. Such a great card. Smoker, I heard, may be a little bit more relevant. So there may be a comeback for some Divine Departure. And then Kobe is going to be more relevant. So maybe this card shoots up. I would pay attention to this card right here. If you don't have them and you're wanting it, I would buy it now while it's cheaper. Because this set is underpriced. This will go up as well. This Smoker leader, underpriced. Usopp's not great. If like Smoker gets some support, and then Smoker can be relevant, and he's supposed to be getting some support. That's probably why there's a shoot up. Sugar is actually playable at the moment. Super cheap, actual playable leader. But yeah, I mean, all the SRs are pretty cheap. I mean, this one isn't. That Sanji isn't, but it never was, to be fair. It just never was. It was always expensive. It was because of the pull rates of that card in particular were rough. But yeah, I'm just trying to show everybody that, you know, while things are more expensive from alt art standpoint, that some of it's still a lot lower than what it's going to actually be, and simultaneously it's not bad. It's not actually bad for our game. Like, having more people interested in it and buying it, at the end of the day, it's just making our regionals and making our treasure cups that much more valuable. Making our locals, winning those winner cards, it makes your time invested that much more valuable in general, because those cards are now worth more money as well, and they're going to keep going up too. So like, I wouldn't sell. I would set on most of your stuff that you have. If you're like, oh, I need to get out while it's up, I wouldn't be like that. I have mangas literally behind me. I'm not like, oh, I must sell them. No. I don't need to sell them. No. They're not going down. You don't got to worry about that. They're not. They're going to go up. They're going to go up more. Even Rayleigh's $630. This card will forever be relevant in red. This is one of the best red cards ever. That is super cheap for Rayleigh manga. That'd be a $1,500 manga. At least. Forever relevant. One of the coolest cards. We've seen this one shoot up. This one was crazy. 180. But it's a treasure rare and it's a Luffy. So, like, remember, that's our Pikachu of our game. So, like, any investors on the outside, first thing that they think of when they think of One Piece is it's going to be Luffy. They're going to buy up Luffy's. So, like I said, if there's promos or lower end stuff that's still, like, you're like, oh, I think it'll go down. It's not going to go down. If you want it, buy it. If not, let it go. It's going to go up, though. Some of the stuff that, for us players, we know what's going to go up and down. We've seen it before when it's like, hey, this deck's about to be good, and we know it. We know the buyout's coming. If you think about it as a collector, you're thinking of rarity of pulls, you're thinking of SP, you're thinking of promo. You're thinking of Luffy, you're thinking of Zoro. Just the big draws like that. Big draws. And those are getting bought out. Nami, Boa. But yeah, so like Rayleigh, forever relevant. This used to be a $30 card. You have that Luffy Marty? I have it too in my binder. Forever. This was a $30 to $40 card. 30 to 40. Look, that's not even the peak. That's not even close to the peak. This was like a $30 to $40 card, and everybody that's played One Piece knows what this was and knows how expensive it was. You can get it for $6 right now. Look, you can get a full playset. $6, $12, $18, $24 full playset. Boom. If you don't have these cards, buy them. Even if you don't think you're going to use red in the future, buy it anyways, because maybe it fucking matches up with a color that you like to play, and it just happens to be the leader that you like to play. You don't know what's coming to this game, so you buy the ones that are super cheap, that are forever will be relevant. This is a manga. It was a manga card. It's forever playable in the game. The block rotation number don't matter on it. Carrot, super playable, super cheap. Carrot's relevant. $1 to $2. But yeah, this is I think this might be a little bit of a, like, I don't want to call it super underrated, but this is a little bit of an underrated set. I think actually what I'll say about this one is the box price doesn't match possibilities that you can pull out of this, because we have this manga right, this SP right, super relevant Bonnie. This is a super relevant Bonnie card. This is relevant, and this is just fire. This is the best treasure like rare in our game. So I don't think this box price actually matches what this game, what this price of this set individually will end up being. So this is a really good buy right now. Still, I remember I told you guys that when it was like $70 or $80 as well, and it's doubled that. It's gonna go up more. It's got literally one of the best red players in it, and it's got all the carrot shit in it. The carrot leader, the carrot parallel, the Luffy, the Bonnie. If pudding becomes more relevant, like pudding is very borderline, like really good. It's like, it's so close to being an actual like deck that like and I mean, this is a waifu card. Yeah. I think this set is undervalued. And King is close to being actually decent. I don't think he's better than the Kaido leader, to be honest, but he is very close to being actually decent. And then you have Black Maria. The Black Maria is relevant in those decks. So like we have some solid we already did Royal Blood, right? Yeah. We did 2 Legends, we did Royal Blood. Was there another one we didn't do? I mean, I could go with the Paramount and all those, but we know those are going up, so there's no reason to. Like, literally, the set OP01 is like $120 or $150 for a sleeved pack. Oh, we didn't do this. We can check this. This is really relevant. Oh, shit. So, yeah, this was bought out. Super expensive set. Always will be. Fuck yellow, though, Marty. You hate yellow. Why you hate yellow so much, Marty? I like yellow, man. You don't like Casino? $3,500 is actually insanely nuts for this card. Like, I wouldn't buy this kind of thing, but because I don't even think that's the coolest purple Luffy leader card. I think that is nuts. I have the Vegapunk. What's he at? Yeah, like, this is crazy. This is a short printed set. Like, I think these cards probably should have been like about $500, and I don't know that they should have gone up much more than that, but they are, and they will, and it's gonna forever be like that. You don't get a lot of these leaders. These were hard pulls. You weren't guaranteed much of this at all. I'm not even sure what it was a case. Was it 1 a case or 2 a case or something like that? If Carrot's only $150, I would buy that. Oh, okay. She's not. That's Japanese. So she's a $600 one. She'll be another $1,000 one. There's a buyout happening on her. That will happen. She's about to be really relevant, so Pudding isn't going to be anytime soon, and she's 800. So you got the carrot is relevant, and she's cheaper. A Nell at 400 is a pretty good buy. That'll be gone today. Yeah, that'll be gone today. Especially if we're showing it, or if anybody else notices, this is gone. That's really cheap for that. And I don't know how you have a lightly played leader card. That didn't even make sense, because it's in a top loader typically when it's your leader card, so it's probably perfect. Is there any other ones that are relevant to look at? Bonnie, maybe? Bonnie's no way that she... I was about to say, that's $2,000. See what I think? Anel is a super buyable one right now. Bello could be as well. Bello's buyable at 400. This is actually a relevant leader now. Like, he's not terrible. He's not great, but he's not terrible. As soon as one sells, the next cheapest is 1,000. I don't know that I would personally buy this one. I don't think it's a great leader, but I think he's okay. But the Anel one is definitely worth buying. Foxy. This is the one I would buy if any. Ooh, 355 isn't bad for Foxy. He had a recent buyout too, because he was only $100 or something recently. Yeah, 100, 150, 130, 102, 350. Like, when I say it's not bad, it's just because I know that these aren't going down, they're only going up. So, like, if you're playing Foxy and you want to, like, bling out, you can play that one. I would just play the other alt version with the wood. That's the one I'm playing. Let's look at some of the SRs from this, though. Like, this is an $11 SR. That's pretty pricey. But it's from this specialty set. This could honestly end up getting a reprint, though. I don't think it did it. Not to my knowledge, but it'll probably get one. That's pretty expensive for an SR. Secret's $10. That's forever a relevant card, though. Yeah. I think One Piece is in a good state, though. I know I've said that multiple times, but take it what you will. I know people were complaining, so I just wanted to give another perspective of it. I think it's good. But yeah, let's X out of that. I'll play a game, and then I'm gonna go watch the rest of my football game. Let's take a second from Foxy. I know Foxy loves second. Oh shit, I want to play that. Deploy. We'll take that. Actually, if I had my controller, I would watch it here. I don't know where it's at. Where's my controller at? I think one of my kids snagged my controller to my TV. 6, no blocker. Bam. Because now we can play this and get card draw, or we can block. It's basically our choice. We can block her up here if we want, or get card draw. I think we'll swing 5, and I think I kind of like where I'm at, so I think I just block her up for now. Because these are free blocks at this point in time, because he typically uses a majority of his Don. And he's not going to start keeping my shit rested yet. He's got another 3-down play. So he's going to swing 7. Oh, we'll just free block that. And, do we 1K this? Do we care a lot? I take it. Oop, we're rewarded for taking. Draw. Alright. So we're on 5 Don. We go this into that. Start placing. Let's see. We're going to go to 8 next turn, so we at least want 1 backman. We probably want more than 1 because we just need to repeatedly get rid of his card. So we'll place bottom, but we'll get rid of these 2. And then we'll go 6 lead. Yeah, I wanted to start doing, like, if I'm doing market watches and all that stuff, I'm not trying to do a market watch and be fucking bored out my mind talking to myself. So I think I would rather just talk to you guys. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. I'll take that shot, it's fine. Okay. We can get rid of that. Oh, shit. We can't even use our VV ability. Ooh, that's kind of rough. He put me in a little bit of a pickle. So we'll go 3, 2, pop. And now we'll get rid of that too. Because we'll start 10 dropping shanks. And he can keep freezing us and stopping our leader ability. But we don't really care because he's not going to get full value out of it. He can freeze those, that's fine. We didn't give him anything. He can't KO nothing. We'll get rid of one of those. And we'll let him actually have that blocker because we need to play out over one of them anyways to play that. So we'll go get rid of that. And then we know he's going to rest that. So I'm just going to go really big into this. And he didn't rest it, so we'll swing 7. Pass. Yeah, we're just controlling his board. Now he has nothing to play. And he quits. That was super easy, guys. I know it wasn't as long of a stream as what I wanted to do, but I actually went over the time that I wanted to do simultaneously. So I am going to now go watch my 49ers football game, and I'm going to pray that we're winning because I have no idea what the score is right now. So what I'm going to do is end stream now. It was fun talking to you guys. The market watch was cool. We'll be doing a video of the market watch. I'm gonna make a VV deck list, but I still want to play some more games, so I may end up playing some more tonight. I don't know for sure though. There will be a stream tomorrow, and it'll be pretty early, probably like noon or something. But I'm gonna call it on that, guys. Peace out. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Later on.